Starting it off in honor of International Women's Day. Women!
Happy International Women's Day.
Transgender athlete wins discrimination suit against USA powerlifting.
I swear to God, this is just the patriarchy laughing in our faces on Women's International Month.
I've been dreaming of becoming the top female swimmer for 1 year.
International Women's Month.
Day.
We
only get
a day?
Yeah.
This is the patriarchy. So. I'm giving us a month. That's like a typical woman. She has one birthday a year and she takes the whole month to celebrate. This is the South Park.
Yeah, she's got speed. She's got the move.
Yes, totally is.
This is the South Park. We just got weightlifting. Like in the 80s, 87, I think, we actually started being able to compete in pro lifting. Maybe in the late 70s, but in the late 80s is when it really became a thing. And now they're taking it away from us because they're letting biological men compete against us. And how insane is it that this person sued? It was in Minnesota, and they sued for discrimination because of the sex segregation. Can you imagine?
I don't even understand that.
They're saying that because they're a trans woman, they're being discriminated against. The sex segregation, biological men and biological women, which we segregated these things for very good reasons, is now considered discriminatory. And they won, and they might get damages. Damages!
Wow.
I can't. We did all the heavy lifting just to get here, just to have a man swoop in and take all the awards and accolades.
I won! I'm a strong woman! Look at it!
Men should be doing the heavy lifting. Things are heavy.
Yeah, I mean, why did women even want to get into this in the first place? Get them back in the kitchen where they belong. The only heavy lifting you should be doing is lifting the babies. How come we need to say that this is ridiculous?
I don't know.
Here come the police to arrest me for saying this.
It? Did somebody just refer to Caitlyn Jenner as it?
That's the sound of the
Stop,
police.
police. Beep, 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 beep. YouTube sent us.
There's an obvious physical difference between biological males and biological females. And when it comes to a sport,
this shouldn't be something we need to explain.
and it shouldn't be a controversial topic.
No.
You know, like we're okay. If you're transgender, fine. You know,
Fine. We don't care.
But to not acknowledge not even acknowledge the fact that they have an advantage.
Yeah, that feels pretty shady to me. Mm-hmm. Like it's a little bit shameless on behalf of the people who are just joining women's sports as biological men, acting like there's no advantage that they have.
Right.
There was a story that came out this week, and it was a kind of rarer story of someone going in the other direction. So it was a woman becoming a trans man, and the headline was literally, Yale transgender athlete swaps trophies for true self. So you're admitting that when you are competing against men as a woman, you're basically saying bye-bye trophies, but I want to live this truth, which, again, I don't care if you want to live your truth. Go, you're an adult. I draw the line at if you're an adult. Go do what you want to do. Whatever. Maybe we need to make a category that's for trans athletes, perhaps. I just don't think it is fair to the women in these sports who work so hard to be competing against a biological man, and I don't think it should be controversial to say something like this.
Yeah. Like that you could get, like, people will want to cancel you or flag you or whatever.
Or you will lose scholarships and you'll lose status in your community and you'll be called. I'm called a transphobe and a TERF for even suggesting this. I've been in Minnesota. I know what the men there are like. These are corn-fed, homegrown men.
They're big.
They're big. Midwestern Slavic types. They come from the Vikings. Their football team is called the Vikings. But this might be the only way to get men to watch women's sports. I'm not going to lie.
Truth.
It's only women's soccer. Nobody cares.